I'm about to go live.
Hmm?
I'm about to go live for a minute.
Okay, you're looking at that. Why would you turn off the light?
Ain't nobody can see.
Hmm?
Ain't nobody listening. I'm not on the camera.
I want to say something.
Like what? I'm about to talk about the universal law of attractions. Now, unless you talking about the universal law of attractions, then I don't know what you want to talk about. Okay, so um, hi everybody. I want to talk about the universal law of attraction. Okay. Um, First of all, universal laws are laws that are governed by the universe. Okay. Usually we're used to laws that's governed by politics, governed by your parents, governed by your job, governed by religion. But when it comes to the universal law will rank first, right? So it does not matter what the other laws state. When it comes to universal law, the universal law will always be ahead of those laws. Okay, so let's talk about the law of attraction. Okay, in this general definition, it says what we focus on, we will attract. Everything we experience in our life is dictated by your own mind. It is important just to focus on thinking about what you want and get emotionally involved to attract it in your life. Okay, so the main thing about universal law of attraction is the energy, universe, God, source knows nothing about what you want. Understand that. God, source, energy, universe knows nothing about what you don't want. The only thing God, source, the universe, and energy understands is what you focus on. And what you focus on is what you will receive. Once you understand you are the creator of your reality, you will understand that the universal law of attraction is what you are attracted to. Okay? So let's just say you are in a position in your life where you want something, you want a different outcome, right? You tell yourself you want a different outcome, but the only thing you do is focus on the outcome that you have. You will not be able to change your life through that lens. You will not be able to change your outcome through that state. You will not be able to change the way you want to live through that through through doing those type of things, right? So you have to focus on what you want. Okay, focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, because a lot of people do that. We get frustrated in life. We get frustrated when things don't go our way. We get frustrated when people think, people say. We get frustrated about what things that people do. And the more we're frustrated, the more we focus on those things. Right? You guys are in live. Please tap the screen. Tap the screen, share the live. Tap the screen and share the live. We only to focus on those particular things, right? So, in those things that we focus on, they will grow. Okay, because once you understand your perception of things changes your reality. Okay, your perception of the things changes your reality, and the more you perceive something to be true, it will be evident. Okay, you will literally make conscious choices to support your idea of your perception, right? It has absolutely nothing to do with if you're right. It has absolutely nothing to do with you're wrong. It has everything to do with what are you perceiving to be true. So if you are perceiving something to be true in your during the universal law of attraction, you will attract just that. You will get just that. You will receive just that. Okay? You may look at, just say, like you a person that looks at the glass half empty, right? Your glass will always be missing. You will always be missing something out of your glass. Instead of you choosing to look at your glass half full, you will understand that my glass isn't empty. My glass is full. It's just those little things that you can do to reroute your mind, to reroute your brain, to reroute your everyday activities that will make it easier for you. Because, like I said, the energy universe knows nothing about what you don't want. It knows everything but what you're participating in. Okay, you can tell yourself, well, I don't want to be in a relationship that is, I don't want to be in a relationship that's harmful to me. I don't want to be in a relationship that makes me feel sad. But if you continue to stay in a relationship that makes you feel sad, the universe is going to give you just that. The universe is going to give you just what you asked for. The universe is going to give you what you want. The universe is going to give you what you're attracted to. And you have to understand with the attraction, I think we get that word confused because we're so used to seeing things that we are attracted to, meaning the things that we want, right? So it's like, you're attracted to somebody like the way they look. You're attracted to, a home. You want to stay in this place. You're attracted to a certain city because the city makes you feel a certain way. You're just attracted to these certain things, right? Please, you guys, tap the live. Tap your screen and share the live if you can. Tap the screen and share the live. You guys are attracted to certain things that you want in your life, right? So when it comes to other attractions, you tell yourself, well, I don't want that. Like, I don't want to be attracted to that. Like, that makes me feel bad. Like, who would want that? Like, how can I be attracted to those things? But attraction isn't just about what you want and what you're attracted to physically, like how we will see an attractive person, we want to talk to them. Being attracted to things are things that you are energetically drawn to. So what are you being energetically drawn to? That is a form of attraction. Okay, attraction is not just about you wanting to sleep with somebody. Attraction is not about you want to manifest a big home and all this money. Attraction has everything to do with what you are gravitating to. Gravitating to receive. Okay, now you may tell yourself, I don't want to receive those things, but the more you keep those things in close proximity to you, the more you keep those ideas in your mind, the more you keep yourself in these activities that harm you, the more you keep on doing things that damage you on a certain level, the universe is going to continue to give you what you ask for. Please understand that. Okay? People have to understand that we are more powerful than what we perceive ourselves to be. Okay? Because we have given control of our thoughts and our minds and our body to other things outside of us. But when you understand that you have the control and you have the power to change your reality, your life will look a lot different. Okay? We often tend to be attracted to things that's harmful to us because we are looking for those things to change us, or we are looking for those things to satisfy us in a way. We are looking for those things to justify our sadness. But please trust me, the more you look towards those things, the more you're going to get what you don't want. The universe, God, source, say this again, the universe, God, source knows nothing about what you don't desire. The universe, law of attraction, knows universal laws, knows everything about what you are attaining to, what you are putting your energy to. When you talk about energy or frequencies, it's talk about just like a radio station. Everyone loves music, right? So you could tell yourself, well, I don't want to listen to rock music. That's not what I want. But every time you turn on the radio station, you turn on some rock music, you hitting that dial, you hitting that preset button. You know exactly where the rock music is, but you tell yourself, I'm tired of listening to this rock music. You're going to get what you are reacting to. You're going to get where you put your energy to. Okay? We have been taught that, someone else is going to come to. Energy and frequency is how they control your mind also lighting. But energy and frequency is energy and frequency is how you have to read things. You have to read energy and frequency like you read words. Like you can read a book, but a lot of times we don't do that because the energy and frequency can control you if you're not aware what that energy and frequency is. If you're not aware what that energy frequency is or how energy and frequencies control your whole being, you will understand that you don't tune yourself to everything because everything you tune yourself to has to be a battery to you. Okay? There is a graph. I have to find this graph. I don't have it on my phone, but there's a graph that show you the energetic frequencies that come with certain emotions. Okay, when it comes to the energy and frequency, just say like you are in the energy frequency of love. That love is going to give you a certain frequency that's going to vibrate your whole being, and that's going to vibrate your whole life. That's going to vibrate your mind. That's going to tune you to the highest of heights, right? But if you're in the energy frequency of being sad, if you're an energy and frequency of being misunderstood or down all the time, your battery will not be able to charge from that. Being in those lower frequencies is like having a phone charger that doesn't work and you always have a shortage in it. So you can't just leave it alone and set it still because it won't charge. You have to keep on touching it because if you move this way, it's going to stop. If you move this way, and that's usually what happens when you are in the lowest frequency of yourself, because lowest, when you do things that support your highest version of yourself, those things are long lasting. Like those things last a long time, right? So just like you want to go and exercise, or you want to go to the park, or you want to listen to your favorite songs and you want to dance, that energy boost that you get from those things will last you a long time, right? Because it is on a higher frequency. The higher frequency of the things that you're doing that make you feel good is a longer duration of energy. Okay. Now when it comes to the lowest version of things that you would tune yourself to, let's just say XEX. Okay. Let's just say something violent. Let's just say, I don't know, you keep on getting intoxicated. You have to keep on returning back to those things because those things do not charge you. They do not charge your battery. So if they don't charge your battery, what are you going to do? You're going to keep on gravitating to it. You're going to keep on gravitating to these sexual encounters. You're going to keep on gravitating towards these violent outbursts because there is nothing that is charging your battery so you can sustain and feel happy and feel good. Okay, a lot of people chase that. A lot of people chase those lowest frequencies and believe those lowest frequencies is going to give them the satisfaction and the energy that they're looking for from the highest energy, the highest frequency. But like I said before, the universe and God and source knows nothing about what you don't want. It knows everything about what you want. It knows everything about what you are attracted to. What is your energy level on? Okay. Let's just say you're a person and let's just say you always go to work. You get up in the morning, you always go to work late, right? Or you're the first thing you wake when you wake up in the morning, you say, I know I'm gonna be late this morning. I just know I'm going to be late this morning. Even though you may not be late, you say to yourself, I know I'm going to be late this morning. So everything you do, you're going to focus on being late. So when you get to work, you're like, oh, well, yeah, I knew it was late. I knew I was going to be late. But were you really going to be late, or you were just focusing on things that made you late? You have to literally change your mind and change your perception in order for you to change your reality. Okay, it takes time, it takes exercises. You have to give yourself grace, you have to be compassionate with yourself, because just to think that you were living the life that you were living and all of a sudden somebody comes and tells you like, up, you're the creator of your reality, you know that, you can be where you want to be, you know that, and everybody's looking like, no, what are you talking about? Like, I never heard that before. Like, that's so hard, because if that's the case, I would have been there by now. If that's the case, I would have been where I was. But that's not how that works, because you have to rewire your whole brain. Like, you have to literally rewire your whole process of things. You have to rewire the things that don't serve you to your highest good in order for you to place new things there. Because if you don't, you can't get anything new out of old ideas. You can't get anything new out of old habits. It just is what it is. And if you're a place in your life where you're happy to be where you are with those old habits and ideas, then that's fine. But if you're in a place in your life where you figure like you feel stagnant and you don't know why you feel stagnant, that's the reason why you feel stagnant, because you're not utilizing the brain that God gave you. Okay, we all because we all, as humans on this human experience in this physical realm, we all deal with egos, right? We all deal with egos. We all do want to be right, and we all deal with being set in our ways. We've been doing this for so long. This is what we be doing. This is how it is. But you have to understand, when you want something new, and when you want to change your life to another reality, you have to understand, like, okay, well, what is it do I have to do in order for me to attract this other outcome in my life? Okay, because you already know what you are doing to attract the outcome that's in your life that you're living right now, that you're in. You have to literally look and say, okay, well, how will that look for me? Like, how will my day go doing that? Like, how will I feel being that person? Or how, and then the more you start tuning into the place that you want to be, not to the place that you are, you will literally start attracting the things in the place where you literally, you will literally start attracting where you want to be instead of where you are. Okay? Please understand that. And I know sometimes it gets hard. I'm going to go off a little bit of the law of attraction right now. I know sometimes it gets hard, it gets difficult for some people because you feel stuck. All right? But I want to tell you that there are two versions of you in your being. No matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing, whatever, no matter if you're wrong or you're right, or you made mistakes or you can't get out the hole, whoever you are, there are two versions of yourself inside of you. Okay, there are your lower version of yourself and the highest version of yourself. Okay, and your highest version of yourself is waiting for you. Okay, a lot of times we don't feel like our highest version of ourselves is waiting for us because we have been so in tuned and been so comfortable with adjusting to our lowest version of ourselves. Like, even if it makes us feel a type of way, like even if it makes us feel bad, we are comfortable. This is who we've been with for all our lives, right? These are the things that we've been doing all our lives. So we feel comfortable in this spot. We feel comfortable in this place. We feel comfortable doing the things we've been doing because we're used to it. We done made room for it, right? But I don't care who you are. Everybody has the room to grow and everybody has the room to change. And understand that your higher self is always there with you, no matter how low your lower self may look. Okay? Your higher self is telling you, like, okay, I know you're in a situation, but I'm here. Like, I know you feel this way, but I want to let you know that I'm here. Like, you looking for me down there. Like, I'm not down there. I'm up here. The more you start focusing, which when you come to the law of attraction, once you start focusing your energy on the attraction of your highest self, you're going to get to your highest self. Okay, you have to understand, the things that you want out of life has nothing to do with you being a bad person. It has nothing to do with you being smart, stupid. It has nothing to do with you being like undeserving, or you being did wrong throughout your life. You have a choice to be and do exactly what you want to do and be. Okay, it's just up to you to say, what am I going to gravitate to now in order for me to change my life? What am I going to gravitate to now in order for me to get out this hole that I'm in? What am I going to gravitate to now? Because this version of myself, I don't like it, okay? And even if you're not for sure of what that version of yourself look like, or, you're not for sure of how to get to that particular place, do some research. Find someone, and I use this, so find someone you can mirror. It's just like you see someone, or you follow someone, or you look up to a certain person, or you may say, well, it seems like they have all their ducks in order or in a row. Like, literally dig a little bit deeper and see what these people routine is, okay? And 9 times out of 10, I can bet you their routine looks nothing like yours. Like, their routine will look nothing like yours. How they live on a day to day will look nothing how like you live on a day to day. Not saying you're trying to be like these people, but these people are in the place where you want to be. These people are in the place where you want to be. So if these people are in the place that you want to be, you will start attuning yourself to the things that these people do, to the energy that these people are in. Okay, and the more you attune your energy to the things that these people are in, just for my people who don't know where to go, your life will start changing, because you will see, like, oh, okay, well, I was doing this, but as soon as I start doing this, I understand that I'm in another space right now. I'm in another level right now. I'm in another area right now. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me put my phone on charger. Hold on a minute. Sorry, y'all. This is my puppy. He think he a guard dog. Okay, so yeah, the more you attune yourself into certain energies on your day to day, you will understand, like, man, my life is changing, and it's not because it's not because that you know you are you're evolving to a new person, but you have to understand you can't do old things and want new outcomes. It's just impossible. Okay, so when it comes to the universal law of attraction, you have to focus on, just okay, I have another example. Let's just say that you are a person in your life. You may be having health issues, right? And in those health issues, the only thing you focus on is your health issues, right? That's the only thing you worry about. That's the only thing you focus on. And in the meantime, you're not understanding that you're not only focusing on what's making you sick, you are manifesting your sickness. Okay? Because now you done already brought the energy from your worries into how you already feel. And that is going to be doubled on you. What you have to do is focus on you. If you sick, you feel some type of way, or you feel kind of off, your main concern is healing. What kind of energy am I gonna be in to heal myself? What am I going to do to heal myself? What am I going to do to feel better? What makes me feel better? What makes me feel good at this time? That's what you want to do. Okay? People had to understand, when it comes to your energy levels and the frequency, your energy level and your frequency, you have to digest into your body. Okay? That is something that you eat. Your diet isn't just consumed on the food that you eat. Your diet is consumed on the what you looking at, what you hear, what are you smelling, what are you digesting? What are you tasting? Okay, and in that frequency, you have to understand the thoughts that you have, the energy level, and your frequency level is being digested by your body. Okay, so what information are you giving to your body? What information are you giving to yourself? What information are you feeding yourself on? Okay, because your body is going to follow. Like I said before, this even comes with your body. Your body does not know what you don't want. Your body only knows what you are giving it to digest. That's just like me. I'm a chunky girl. So let's just say my body is waiting for me to give it some more nutrients to be to sustain on, right? But it just said, like, I keep on eating like some chips, or I want some pizza, or I want some fried chicken. My body does not know that what I'm putting in my body isn't good for my body. My body is saying, okay, well, She eating this. Well, I guess we supposed to store it somewhere. Well, where we supposed to put it? Well, I don't know. We can't really do nothing to it. We can't digest it. Well, let's just put it in these pockets, and that's how fat develops. If you guys don't know or not, that's how fat develops because whatever the food that you're eating and turns into whatever sludge or whatever, it can't digest that. It can't send it through the whole body. It can't get in the blood, right? It can't make you healthier. So your body has to store it because your body doesn't know that it does not need this because you are controlling your body. You the one that's controlling the information that you're giving your body. So your body is dependent on you to tell it good information. Or your body is dependent on you in order for you to tell it how to operate. Your body is not going to operate on, well, that's bad. I'm just not going to let that in. Your body is not going to operate like that. Your body is just going to say, well, they allowed it in here. Well, we have to put it somewhere. And this could be with anything, right? So when it comes to like like your body digesting things and things you doing in your life and your energy levels and your frequency, all of that matters. All of that matters because when it comes to stress, like literally people can literally make themselves sick. Okay, you can literally make yourself sick if you're in a state in your mind where you always in turmoil or you worrying about the worst case scenario. You are keeping your body in a stress level. You are keeping your body in a fight or flight state. Okay, and the more you keep your body in the flight or fight state, your body is stressed because that state is only supposed to be for when you fighting or when you got to take off. That adrenaline that you keep in your body from the worries and the madness and the anger and the disappointment, like your body gets damaged by that. Like you got to put gas in your car all the time, but if you drive in a big old truck you gonna put some diesel in it. But how people use their energy in that fight or flight response, it's like they putting diesel in a regular car. Your car ain't gonna work because you're not using the right equipment to utilize with that tool. And that's how you have to look at life. That's how you have to look at certain circumstances and realize, okay, I'm mad right now or I may feel sad right now, but how is this benefiting me right now? Like I feel these emotions because you all have to process things. That's not what I'm talking about because your emotions is just a set dial on how you feel. That's just like you turning your radio because you want to hear Beyonce, or you turning your radio to another dial because you want to hear oldies. Your emotions is like your dial on the radio. They just tell you where you are. Okay, so you have to tell your once you get these emotions and they tell you where you are, right? You have to then tell yourself, okay, I feel this way, but do I feel good in this space? Am I okay in this space? Do I feel safe in this space? Do I feel protected in this space? Do I want to be in this space for another day? Do I feel good right now? Like, do I want to carry this to my job? Like, do I want to carry this emotion with me for the rest of my life? And you literally have to do that because without you doing that, it would be very hard for you. You will always sit in the emotion. You will always be sad. You will always be frustrated. You will always be disappointed because you have not changed your dial. Your emotions is the dial to your body. Your emotions is the dial to your frequency. You letting your radio stay on the song that you don't like and you getting irritated. Change the fucking station. Okay? It's simple as that, right? And a lot of people have a hard time with that because everybody wants to feel, and this is everybody, everybody wants to feel justified in their stance. So you want to tell yourself, oh, I feel right, or I am right, no matter how right, no matter how right your perceptive is destroying you. You always want to feel right, but that's what you have to understand, like, even in that aspect, it's like, okay, well, I feel like I'm right, but shoot, I don't like the way I feel right now. So I'm gonna have to let something go. Like, I'm gonna have to let this go because I don't like the space that I'm in. Okay, so back to when it comes to law of attraction, the universe, your God, your source, energy, they do not know what you don't want. You can tell yourself, I don't want that. I don't want to be cheated on. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But when you are attuning yourself to that energy and you being attracted to that energy, the universe, source, God, whoever you praise, whoever you look up to, is not going to understand that. They're only going to understand what you are attracting yourself to. Okay, what you are participating in. Okay, you can tell yourself, oh, I want to be in a relationship. I'm sick of having one night stands. But every time you meet somebody, you have a one night stand. Are you really? Or do you really want a relationship? or you just still stuck on having the one night stand? 'Cause this is what you used to do. Okay, you have to wanting something. That's and when it comes to universal laws all wrapped up into one. So when people discuss the universal law, like, they can literally go from the first one to the fifth one and to the seventh one to the third one because they all kind of wrap up with each other. Okay, so when it comes to universal law of attraction, you have to tune yourself to the things that you want to do. But then after that, it's the law of action. The law of action is actually utilizing the tools that you have in order for you to get to where you want to go to. That's different between the law of attraction. The law of attraction is just the energy state and the energy basis and the energy place where you want to be. Is I want to be this place energetically. This is how I want to feel emotionally. This is what I want my frequency to be on right now. But when it comes to the law of action is saying, okay, now you're in this energy, you're in this frequency. What are you going to do here? Okay, and the law of action is the biggest part to me when it comes to manifesting. Okay, because a lot of people believe that they can just be attracted to something. Okay, you can just want something, but you don't have to do any work to get the things that you want. But that's not how this works. That's not how being on this physical realm works. Maybe in the spiritual realm, because on the spiritual realm, I believe we could just think about something. It could be possible, and it can be there. Because there is no limit and no bounds and no restrictions that we have in the spirit realm. But in this physical realm, we are bounded by certain things. We are bounded by, our bodies. We're bounded by, there's certain things we can't do on this physical realm. So with that being said, you have to put in the work. No matter who you are, you have to put in the work. You have to do the things that you want to attune your energy to, because you can be attracted to some all day long. But if you don't make a move in that action, if you don't make it work through the action, you're not going to receive it. So when it comes to universal laws, those things wrap around all day long. They wrap around. They can be interchangeable. You can be talking about one, then you go to the next one, because the first law of universal law is we are all one. The law of oneness. Okay? And the law of oneness means that you are no different than me. I'm no different than you. We are connected to the trees. We're connected to the animals. We're connected to the plants. We're connected to the waters. We are connected to the things that we don't like. We are connected to the things that we love. We are all connected to things in a universal total, because we are all here together. Okay, so since we are all here together, there is a connection within that. And since we are all in this 5D realm at the same time, there's a connection in that. And since we are experience each other, even if we don't know each other, We experience each other every day. We looking at each other on TV. We looking at each other on social media. We passing by each other at the store. We driving by each other in the car. We working with different people that we work with. We going to the stores and buying certain things. So we may not all know each other, but we all have a place of interaction with each other, and that place of interaction with each other should uh, 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 tell us that we are all connected. Okay, and by us in all nature being connected, there are a certain way that you should treat one another, because that's the way you want yourself to be treated. Okay, we get in our ego when we tell ourselves that we want something different from other people than we want for ourselves. Because once you understand, when it comes to universal law of oneness, you are no greater than me and I'm no greater than you. We may be different, yes. We may have different outlooks, different minds, different special abilities, yes. But when it comes to us and this universal totality, okay, we have to treat each other the way we want, where we want people to treat us. Okay, we got to remove that ego. That ego does not exist in the universal law of oneness. Okay, so excuse me, I'm not gonna be here for long. I'm about to cut it off, like maybe like in 5 minutes. If you missed anything, I'm gonna upload this live on YouTube, so you can follow me on here. Click the YouTube button, follow me on YouTube, and I will upload this live. And when I go live, I usually talk about things like this. I talk about universal laws. I talk about spirituality. I talk about just different things that can help and assist us in a collective sense. Because I know a lot of people, they don't know where to turn, or they may need extra help with certain things that they don't understand, and I am the illuminator. That's what I'm here to do. So like I said, I'm going to cut this short. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut this off right now. I'm going to cut it off right now. So if you missed anything, you give me a minute. It'll probably be uploaded tomorrow, because TikTok, when it comes to TikTok lives, it takes forever to upload, and I do not know why. But I will post this live on my YouTube. So follow me here, subscribe to my YouTube, and then you can check out all my lives and then my other material when I talk about life path numbers, and I talk about astrology, and I talk about spiritual awakening. I just talk about different things that can help you collectively. So I hope you guys have a good night, and thank you for listening. All right, bye.